One of the things that people have been bitching about now for years is that kept hearing it over and over again. I never forgot I had my damn computer on, damn email. People have been bitching about now. It's another spam from Adorama, as if I would ever buy from them. Yeah, keep spamming me. Spam. um, kept hearing about for years is that everybody kept saying, there's no flash options for Fuji, it's not a professional system because there's no flash options. Well, you can tell those people to shut the hell up, right? Right? Am I right? Yes, I had no issues before. Fuji, by the way, exactly like Nikon and Canon, with a studio strobe, they all work the same from day one. No issues there. No issues. TTL cables, no issue. Wireless, no issues. I got, I should have brought in 2 more Speedlights. The DI 700A, which is the Nissin Speedlight. It's a full-size jobby. Guide number of 55. This one is actually smaller, my highest recommendation. For any Speedlight for the Fuji system, here with the Air 1 Commander. This runs off of 4 AA's, and this runs off of 2 AAA batteries. You have complete radio, wireless flash control. With these units, you can set the power independent of each other. Just set them on different channels, A, B, or C. High-speed sync is about to be updated in the firmware for the i60A. This is a compact, actually very high quality. I'd actually place it right alongside the Fujifilm Speedlights, even a little bit higher. I've got 2 of these now, and these are impossible to come by. I've got 2 of them now. The EFX 500. 5 stops of compensation. These actually have 2 stops of compensation either way. 5 stops of compensation, up or down, from a normal exposure, whatever normal is relative to TTL. High-speed sync capability of 1/8,000th of a second. No issues on the Fujifilm X-T2. Also on the X-T1. High-speed sync, no issues. Post-timed lighting, by the way. Most people don't know what high-speed sync lighting is. They generally know, well, even then they don't, what it's for, but also how it works. I don't like the fact that these are not optical. That's not an issue. Nikon has the exact same damn issue. You gotta buy more crap with their insanely overpriced Speedlights. For 450 bucks, actually this is a steal. Actually, I keep hearing people on the Fuji board saying, yeah, $450, I'm gonna spend that on that kind of flash. Well, they're full of crap, okay? If you compare the features on this camera, this Speedlight compared to the Nikon Speedlight, they're absolutely full of it. Additionally so, they are correct on one thing. To use these, have a remote unit, they are slaved optically, where they're talking to each other optically. You'd have to have one of these either on the hot shoe, which is the worst lighting in the world, talking to the other one, and if you can't point the other one like this, you actually have to twist the flash head around, which I can't do with one hand. So the body's facing this way and the flash head's facing towards your subject or wherever the hell it is you want. That is a deficiency, but not really. The design of this Speedlight is far, far, far superior and far more simpler. It's as complicated, but it's also simple. Just like an iPad is complicated, and yet it's only got one damn button. Even a child could figure it out. Same thing. The best value for the money, we're looking at 330 bucks plus 80 bucks, so total of what, 420 bucks for the i60A and the Air 1 Commander. Or what you could buy is the DI 700A Speedlight. And this unit, the only difference is that it's a little less powerful than this, and it's basically the same. I should have brought it out. I have that Speedlight. It's sold now as a bundle. They're out of stock on them with the Air 1 Commander, so you get a slight discount on the Air 1 Commander if you buy it bundled with the DI 700A. Nissin Speedlight. It works beautifully. The Air 1 Commander, I made videos and training videos on the Air 1 Commander. Exquisite execution by Nissin. The Speedlight is high quality. It's very simple. It's actually got a dreamy feature on it for doing flash compensation without taking your eye off of the camera that I cannot do with the Fuji or the Fuji Speedlight combined with the Fuji. So that's a wonderful feature. But all those people have been chirping now for these. I don't like Fuji. It doesn't have a professional flash. Oh yeah, you're right. That's not what I'm going to buy a Fuji system because there's no professional speed. Oh, I agree with you. Let's get a. You know, enough of that shit. It's over with. You know, there's plenty of high-speed sync options. This will be high-speed sync very, very, very soon. This is already high-speed sync capable. The only issue with these right now is there's a shortage of supply on these. No issues at all. As soon as they update the high-speed sync capability for the i60A, which should be any day now, I'm going to buy another one. Those are actually my favorite Speedlights. The functionality, however, on these with +5 stops, -5 stops, exquisite. On a TTL cable, the fact that I could do high-speed sync at 1/8,000th of a second, open up the aperture to f2.8, shoot into the sun, bring in some fill light, raise my subject illumination for saturation and separation and shading to make an exquisite shot is wonderful. So Fuji is lacking in nothing. Not only is Fuji not lacking in nothing now relative to Nikon, this Speedlight is cheaper and better than the Nikon Speedlight. The SB5000 was slightly more simple than the SB910 and 900. Those that are trying to learn that system, like, you know, your brain will pop. I'm very familiar with the units, but I've been screwing around with them for ages. People get intimidated by the menu system on the SB910, 900, and the SB5000. This is so simple, yet complex, full-featured. So a lot of things that these many years have been contradictory. It's like something that's both full-featured yet very simple to use. Kind of like VHS players used to be like really full-featured, yet it took like a rocket scientist to figure out how the bastards worked. It's like even with the owner's manual in front of you, you couldn't figure out how that shit worked. This is kind of like the iPad of Speedlights, both feature-rich and yet extremely simple. So, and at $450, it blows the shit out of Nikon. It does, okay? Homie has a pile of Speedlights. So not only does it have Fuji have everything that Nikon has, they have it better and they have it cheaper. Do you hear what I said? Not only is it the same now, it is now better and cheaper than Nikon. Did you hear that? That's not my opinion, that's a hardcore freaking fact. So enough of the bullshit. No more of this, you know, Fuji isn't full-featured anymore crap. It's a lack of a lighting system that keeps me from investing in the Fuji system. Oh, I agree with you. I kept hearing that stuff. I had no issues using old Nikon Speedlights with the Fuji system until this stuff came along. Now I have all this stuff, and there's absolutely no damn excuse. It's like, I love Fuji, you know, it makes the best images, but it just doesn't have professional Speedlights. Oh, I agree, you know, that's why I'm going to buy a Sony. Yeah! If you go on all these photography forum boards, that's the exact bullshit people kept repeating over and over and over again. You can't deny it. You know I'm right. Someone's going to go, he's crazy. No, I'm not. I just have a good sense of humor. And I have a low tolerance for BS. Low, like right at ground level. Low tolerance. If you like this video, drop a buck or two. Tell me to jump off a cliff. Whatever makes you happy. You know, whatever pets your kitten the right way. Yeah. Goodbye.